Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 184. The word origin today is either petrified, like the adjective or the PP form of the verb petrify, or really petrify is a verb as well. Okay, if somebody wants a screenshot, do it now. All right, let's get right into it. If someone is petrified, he or she is extremely scared or frightened, usually to the point that one cannot think or move. Okay. Here's the second meaning we have here. If something alive, such as a plant or animal, is petrified, it has died and turned into stone. All right, let's continue. The origin of the word petrify derives from Middle French, maybe petrified, might be the pronunciation. Okay. The word originated from the Latin word petra. And I remember Petra, I think that's sometimes a girl's name too. Or I think the word Peter, the name Peter too, sometimes can refer to either like a stone or a rock as well. So Petra meaning rock. And the fy, the phi, comes from, in Latin would probably be pronounced ficere, meaning to make or do. So, yeah, we have a number of words in English that end in this fy, and it basically, whatever the root is, it means like to make or do that. So I wrote a couple of examples, like horrify would mean to make or do horror, scare people, or justify would mean to make or do justice, right? So let's continue. Therefore, petrify means to make into stone. That's what it basically means. Thus, one is so frightened, he or she becomes frozen as though one turned to stone, though your body turned to stone. You're so scared, you're so either speechless or frozen, it's like you turned to stone. All right, let's continue. And we have 4 examples to show just how we would use this. Here's the first one. The amber stone is petrified tree sap. Yeah, if you've ever seen stone is very, very beautiful. But supposedly the liquid that comes out of trees is referred to as sap, and that supposedly it's taken thousands of years or maybe even millions of years for it to turn into the solid rock. Let's continue. Number 2 here. One of the people doing renovations on Notre Dame, anyway, he had claimed the wood was 900 years old and had already petrified. Yeah, I remember seeing this on the internet, him talking, because they were a little suspicious about the fire. The official story is that, I don't know, it was from some construction workers. They didn't put something back right. But he was suspicious about this because he thought it burned too quickly and too fast. He was saying that the wood was actually 900 years old, and that wood is petrified wood. That wood is more like stone. And just like a little spark from some electrical wires could not start that. You would need some sort of a gas or accelerant or something to start the fire. At least this is what he was saying. I don't know what what's really correct or not, but I remembered him talking about the wood had already petrified. All right, let's look at number 3 here. I was petrified when I saw a transparent image that looked like a ghost. Yeah, so you're like scared to death. You don't know, you're frozen. You don't know to move, to run away, whatever. All right, and number 4 here. She is petrified of speaking in front of large crowds. Yeah, so in general, somebody could be that way. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.